Hello VLP, we're gonna talk about lending and borrowing concept right now in this video, and especially I will give you some nice insight of what you need to look at in terms of risk management, and we'll talk about things nobody talk about. So this is important. You keep at the end of the video, I will give you the clue on the nice solution you have to follow. We talk about the flying wheel concept, and obviously, if you like this type of content, just subscribe. This will help this channel to blow up, and you will get alert on the future content coming. So in terms of risk management, we obviously gonna talk about the loan to value, but we also will talk about if you create a lending borrowing solution, you have to define if you're gonna be long or if you're gonna be short, and that's the key point nobody talk about. What is lending borrowing? That's easy. You put in collateral what you own as crypto. It can be Ethereum, Bitcoin, or a stable coin like USDC or USDT. Then you go to some lending borrowing platform. The biggest one is Aaveo. There is Camino, which is more dedicated to the Solana blockchain. There is Morpho, which is really increasing right now. It's the more, I will say, the more trendy one. And according with your collateral, you can make a borrow in a few clicks. It takes only 2 or 3 minutes, no paper, nothing to do, and then you can borrow USDC or Bitcoin. If you want to learn more about lending borrowing concept, everything in details, we have a guide in the community. You have a link to join the community in the description of this video. So the flying wheel concept, everybody talk about on YouTube. That's easy. Instead of just holding your crypto, you put it into a lending protocol as collateral. You borrow according to this collateral. You make a borrow. With the asset you borrow, you put them into a liquidity pool, making DeFi, and you're gonna make some nice yield on this liquidity pool. And this yield will generate more crypto, then you can refund your lending or improve your collateral and borrow more, etc. This is the flying wheel. This is an icons concept, but you have to understand what is the risk and how to manage it. So which maximum value you can borrow? If you own 30K of Bitcoin and you borrow 40%, let's make a 12K USDC you can borrow. With this 12K, you put it into a liquidity pool. If you have a DeFi liquidity pool which bring a nice 120% APR, you will generate monthly 1K $200. This make 12K incomes on gain in 10 months time. And then with this 12K, you can refund your borrowing, or you can have more collateral, borrow more, and that's the flying wheel concept working. Generally, we don't put more than 40%. That's maximum you want to borrow to be safe. And why you need to be safe? Because the price of the asset you put in collateral has a huge impact on your loan to value. For instance, our 30K of Bitcoin, if the price decrease of 50%, and this happened, believe me, this happened very soon. This has happened in the last 3 months. Then your 30K become 15K. And then what the platform is doing is say, oh, there is a risk. We borrow you 12K. Now the value of your collateral is 15K. Liquidate. We sell it to compensate what we give to you. And then you have only 12K left. To avoid that, what you can do, you put some alert on the price of the asset you put as collateral, and you can increase the amount of collateral, put more of Bitcoin to avoid the liquidation, or you can sell the asset you have in the pool to refund your borrowing, and then you reduce the loan to value. So the loan to value is the amount you put in collateral compared to the amount you borrow, and you need to keep a nice and healthy percentage. So generally, liquidation percentage to the loan to value is 75%. Currently, I have a position where the loan to value is 31%. You see, I have a debt of 4K, I have a total value of 12K, and I have a net value of 8K. I see the price of Sol at 216. The liquidation price of the Sol of my position, if the price of Sol go to $91, so I will put an alert, for instance, at $120, and I will manage my loan to value position according to that. There's a lot of information. This is the Camino view, and you have also a simulator and Camino you can use if you want to test it. But the second thing you have to manage with lending borrowing is you have to decide if you're going to be short or you are long into the market. Why? Because generally, if you put an asset as a collateral, which is a stable coin or a variable asset like a Bitcoin asset, this makes a huge difference on the behavior of the lending borrowing, and I will explain you that straight away. If you are short, if you think the price of the market will decrease, then you should put as collateral USDC. Then you borrow some Bitcoin, Ethereum, or a crypto asset, variable price asset. And as soon as you have make your borrowing, you change it, you swap your variable asset to a stable asset. What this do? If the price of the borrowing, if the price of Bitcoin go down, your borrowing value will decrease. But as you change it rapidly as a stable coin in USDC, the price will not move, and this will make you benefit. That's really important to understand what you put as collateral according to the market trend you think you're gonna have. If you are short, this is the way you should do it. Put stable coin, borrow Bitcoin Ethereum asset. As soon as you borrow it, you change it as USDC, and this will make you a profitable position. In the other side, if you think the market will go up and you are long, you should put as collateral Bitcoin. You should borrow stablecoin like USDC, USDT, and then you should swap it immediately as a variable crypto. It can be Bitcoin, or can put this crypto into liquidity pool and you will get variable crypto. And if the price go up, as you change USDC or USDT as a Bitcoin, the value will go up. The amount of your borrowing will not move as it was stablecoin. Then the price go up. This is a benefit when you refund. You get more value in Bitcoin than your borrowing, and you're gonna be positive. So that's very important you define on lending borrowing position if you are long or right. So when to enter in lending borrowing, how to manage risk, this is what you need to do. First thing, more important because the loan to value is just a consequence of that, you need to define the market trade if you are long or short. You can use indicators. We use in Ishimoku in the community. We use RSI. We use imbalance. We use a lot of indicator on we chart into our live discussion between members to find out how the market is moving. You have to avoid also market stress. If you think there is macro geopolitics as we have right now, you should avoid to do some lending borrowing position because the price of an asset can move very quickly and you can have a liquidation and you don't know how the market is moving. For instance, last Sunday, we think with the US Israel war with Iran, the price should have gone down, but on the Monday, the price go up 8%. So you see, you will never know where the market is going. So that's important to make this analysis and to make some nice set price alert on your trading view to avoid any liquidation. We have also on the community other strategy like a multiple to make a loop on stablecoin. We have DCA in out, we have rebalance, strategy building. You have everything available on that. And if you want to know what is my flying wheel, put a comment into this video and I will send you a link to a specific video on my current strategy for the flying wing according to the market right now. So take care. If you want to have more details, you can book a call with me or one of our experts to discover our community. There is nice replay every Monday on what is the best opportunity in DeFi. We have also a school and a training in English for you, and we have chat and discussion live on. We check all together what is the best opportunity in DeFi right now. Take care, and if you like this video, please subscribe, like the channel, put a comment. Thanks. Bye bye.